This old woman looks angrily at the girl and says, "Hurry up and eat your food. The baby can't sleep and has been crying since morning." The daughter-in-law takes 2 bites of food while responding and immediately gets up, leaving her meal unfinished. The man watches sadly. The old woman picks up the baby and starts walking toward the room. The girl begins gathering the household clothes and starts arranging them. As the husband comes out, he calls his wife and says, "I'm leaving." The wife replies, "Okay, take care of yourself and make sure you eat on time." After the husband responds, the old woman calls her son over. The son steps forward and says to his mother, "I'm getting late." The wife watches with a sad expression. The old woman smiles and tells her son to take care of himself. When the girl speaks, the mother-in-law looks at her angrily. The girl asks her mother-in-law to eat some food. The mother-in-law replies, "You don't need to worry so much about me. Just mind your own business," and makes an annoyed face. Hearing this, the girl becomes disappointed. The man looks at his wife and starts thinking. The mother-in-law arrogantly tells her daughter-in-law to do all the housework and angrily throws the dishes. The man sadly checks the time on his watch and says to his wife, "It's time for me to go," and starts leaving. The wife, in a sad tone, tells her husband to take good care of himself. The old woman is busy washing dishes. Seeing this, the daughter-in-law lowers her eyes sadly and starts walking away. While arranging the dishes, the mother-in-law looks at her and warns, "Why are you just standing there staring at me? Get out of here and mop the floor." The daughter-in-law tries to respond, but quietly walks away. The old woman stops her and tells her to wash the household clothes. A few days later, the girl places food on the table and sits down. Suddenly, she sees her husband and asks in surprise, "You're back already?" The husband replies, "I just had some work." The wife calmly says, "I was waiting for you." The husband asks, "Why are you eating this stale food?" The old woman watches and makes an irritated face. The man takes fruit out of his bag and offers it. The wife smiles and takes the fruit. The man gently takes the fruit back and says, "I'll feed you with my own hands." The wife replies, "Our child has started speaking now." The old woman looks at them angrily. The man seriously says to his wife, "My child is a piece of my heart. One day he will grow up and take care of both of us. And when we grow old, he will surely stand by us with true love. Now our child is growing up. We will send him to a good school and give him a good education." The wife smiles and replies, "Yes, of course." The next day, the man gives fruit to his wife and lovingly says, "Take care of yourself." I hope everyone watching this video is kind and honest. People, you tell me, is my husband truly loyal to me or not?